Over 60? Avoid these 4 oils and use these 4 daily. Once you cross 60, your body stops responding to food the way it used to. Not dramatically, not overnight, but quietly and consistently. Oils you used for decades without thinking can suddenly affect energy levels, digestion, joints, and even how clear your mind feels day to day. The problem is not that oils are bad. The problem is that different oils behave very differently in the body as metabolism, inflammation response, and nutrient absorption change with age. This conversation is not about fear or extremes. It is about choosing oils that work with your body now instead of against it, and letting go of the ones that quietly make things harder. Industrial seed oils. One group of oils that tends to cause trouble after 60 is industrially processed seed oils. These oils are heavily refined, exposed to high heat during processing, and often oxidized before they ever reach your kitchen. As the body ages, its ability to manage oxidative stress weakens, and these oils add to that burden. They can contribute to low-grade inflammation that shows up as stiff joints, slower recovery, and general fatigue. Many people notice they feel heavier or more sluggish without realizing their everyday cooking oil is part of the reason. Refined vegetable oil blends. Another category to be cautious with is generic vegetable oil blends. These oils are marketed as neutral and versatile, but their refinement strips away anything beneficial while leaving behind unstable fats. As digestion slows with age, these oils can be harder to process efficiently. They offer calories without nourishment and often displace better fats that the body actually needs. Over time, this imbalance can affect energy consistency and overall vitality. What makes these oils tricky is that they do not cause immediate discomfort. They simply do not support the body in any meaningful way. Highly refined soybean oil. Soybean oil is extremely common in packaged foods and restaurant cooking, but it becomes less ideal as the body ages. It is high in fats that can tip the inflammatory balance when consumed regularly. For older adults, this can show up as increased stiffness or discomfort rather than obvious digestive issues. Because it is so widely used, people often consume far more of it than they realize. Awareness alone makes a difference here. Reducing exposure helps create space for fats that actively support cellular health instead of quietly working against it. Corn oil. Corn oil is another oil that tends to create imbalance over time. It is highly processed and lacks the protective compounds found in less refined fats. As hormone regulation changes with age, the type of fat consumed plays a larger role in maintaining balance. Corn oil offers little support in this area and can contribute to inflammatory patterns when used frequently. Many people feel better simply by rotating away from it and choosing oils with a more stable structure. Extra virgin olive oil. One of the most supportive oils to use daily after 60 is extra virgin olive oil. It is rich in compounds that help manage inflammation and support cardiovascular health. Unlike refined oils, it is minimally processed and retains protective antioxidants. This oil works well with aging digestion and supports steady energy levels. Used regularly, it complements the body's changing needs rather than stressing them. It is gentle, versatile, and consistently associated with better long-term outcomes when used as a primary fat source. Avocado oil. Avocado oil is another excellent daily option because of its stability and nutrient profile. It tolerates heat better than many oils and remains structurally sound during cooking. As muscle maintenance and joint health become more important with age, the fats in avocado oil support nutrient absorption and overall metabolic function. It has a clean profile that works well for people who notice sensitivity to heavier oils. Incorporating it into regular meals often feels seamless because it does not overpower flavors or digestion. Cold-pressed coconut oil. In moderation, cold-pressed coconut oil can be beneficial, especially for energy and digestion. Its unique fat structure is easier for the body to convert into usable energy, which can be helpful as metabolism slows. Many people over 60 notice it provides a steadier sense of warmth and mental clarity when used occasionally. The key is quality and moderation. When used thoughtfully, it supports rather than overwhelms the system. Grass-fed butter or ghee. High-quality butter or ghee can be a valuable daily fat for older adults. These fats contain compounds that support gut health and nutrient absorption. As the digestive system becomes more sensitive, fats that are familiar and gentle often work best. Ghee in particular is well tolerated and easy to digest. When sourced well and used in reasonable amounts, it provides satiety and supports joint comfort and overall nourishment. Why oil choice matters more with age. After 60, the body becomes less forgiving. Small daily choices compound more noticeably. Oils influence inflammation, hormone signaling, brain function, and energy production. Choosing supportive oils reduces background stress on the body and allows other systems to function more smoothly. This is not about perfection, it is about alignment. When the fats you consume match your body's current needs, everything feels slightly easier. How to transition without stress. Switching oils does not need to be drastic. Gradual changes work best. Replacing one cooking oil at a time allows the body to adjust naturally. Paying attention to how you feel, rather than following rigid rules, creates sustainable habits. Many people notice improvements within weeks simply by making oil choices more intentional. The goal is not restriction, it is support. Reading labels and hidden oils. Many oils enter the diet through packaged foods rather than cooking. Reading labels becomes more important with age because hidden oils add up quickly. Reducing reliance on processed foods naturally lowers exposure to less supportive fats. This shift often improves digestion and energy without any feeling of deprivation. Awareness is the most powerful tool here. Consistency over intensity. The benefits of better oil choices come from consistency, not extremes. Using supportive oils daily creates a stable foundation for health. Occasional use of less ideal oils does not undo progress, but daily reliance on better fats builds resilience. The body responds best to steady patterns, especially later in life. Cold-pressed flaxseed oil. Another oil that deserves attention after 60 is cold-pressed flaxseed oil. As the body ages, supporting heart health, circulation, and brain function becomes increasingly important, and flaxseed oil plays a quiet role here. It is rich in plant-based omega fats that support flexibility in blood vessels and help maintain balanced inflammatory responses. This oil is best used without heat, which makes it ideal for drizzling over meals or mixing into simple dishes. High-quality sesame oil. Sesame oil is another daily option that often goes overlooked but becomes especially useful as joints, bones, and circulation need more support. It contains natural compounds that help protect cells from oxidative stress and support joint comfort. In many traditional diets, sesame oil is valued for maintaining warmth and mobility in the body, which can be helpful as circulation changes with age. Aging well is not about chasing trends or cutting everything out. It is about choosing what supports you now. Oils are a small but powerful place to start because they influence so many systems quietly and consistently. If this helped you rethink everyday choices, like the video so others can learn too. Subscribe for more practical health insights that actually fit real life, and share this with someone who wants to feel better without overcomplicating things.